Never like to see that. And I know these guys didn't like to see that. I don't like to see anybody go down and get hurt. You want everybody to be full strength when you play them. It's unfortunate. But I give them a lot of credit. They played hard. I was proud of these guys. They hung in there, especially in that first half. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, but they grinded it out and they kept playing hard. And then that's what we got to do. We just got to be the best team we can be by the end of the year. We got to keep working, keep getting better. And I think they're doing that. And I think these two really stepped up to it.
Questions for the players?
Pat, since Jeff came back, you've been playing a little less. How did it feel to come out and not only contribute on the defensive end, but get your scoring touch back a bit?
Well, yeah, it felt good. I always talk to Coach about it. I know I got it in me. It's just about bringing it out every game and just being confident. Trying to help my teammates out however I can. Defensive end, offensive end, it doesn't matter.
You had a string there where you had 4 or 5 blocks in the span of maybe 7 or 8 possessions. Are you just wanting them to continue to take the ball at the hole and challenge you?
Well, yeah, I like it when they send the guys into me, and just trying to time it right, take the blocks, and yeah, just trying to help my teammates out.
John, how much does it mean when Jeff and Pat come out and they score on those first couple of possessions and you guys have 5 guys the defense has to watch out for rather than just 3 or 4?
Oh, it's great. We know that they can do that, and now with Jake and Dom not playing right now, we need them to step up, and we all know that that's what they're gonna do, and that's what they could do. So they just proved it tonight.
Pat, what did you think of the kid Dane DeLagro coming in? He has a reputation as one of the more physical players in the league.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. He plays hard. He's a vet, like you said, and they didn't get the win tonight, but they played hard and they played every minute of the game.
When he came out of the game a couple times in the first half, did that really kind of open up the post for you guys and change things around, make it a little bit easier? They didn't really have anyone else they could sub in there for him when they needed to give him a breather who could play that physical.
Yeah, we just try to take advantage of him being out, just throwing it in the post, and we just, like you said, took advantage of it.
John, was this an example of you guys brought back 3 guys from last year's team, but having those 3 transfers who had played all those games before at their other colleges, helping you guys step up and win a big conference game?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to take everybody, and we know that. So everybody has injuries. Everybody's a little nicked up, and we all just have to step up when somebody goes down. And anytime we just play, we just need to just step up and contribute all to the win.
John, you've played against Tyrone Conley for 4 years now. Did he look a little bit different out there? Like he was looking maybe to set up his shot a little bit more in the past? He's kind of had a reputation, been a kid that as soon as he touches it, he fires away from downtown.
I mean, he's good, man. I guess his role on his team right now, I guess, is he's maturing as he gets older. He's a veteran now, and I guess his game is changing a little bit more patience, I guess. So I could definitely see that a little bit.
How big is it for you guys, and how good does it feel to come back after, Maine, long bus ride, and your first, conference home game to come away with a win in a game like this that was that much of a grinded out, ugly, at times game?
I mean, it's big. It's big. I mean, we just have to take this and move forward, and try to build on this win and try to take it into Vermont.
Yep, like Coach said, we're just trying to get better after every game, and it's just one game at a time. So try not to get too high, try not to get too low, and just move forward, like you said.
Not to look too far ahead, but Vermont on Sunday, a team that's always sort of been up there with BU during your 4 years. Does that game mean a little bit more, knowing that you only have 7 home games this year?
Nah, it's just the next game on the schedule. I mean, every game is big, so every game means a little bit more,
All right, thanks, guys.
Good job, John. Good job, Patrick.
All right, guys. All right.
College kids. to say it when I was in there. So I just thought it. He's one of the captains, so you got to say it.
Coach, what's it like in the locker room right now after first America East win? Obviously, Jake and Morris out right now, fighting through adversity.
You know, I never lie to you guys. Never lie to you guys. I want them to be happy. I was not pleased with the last 2 minutes of that game. You know, we've lost games, 5 games, by 1 possession. And we were in it with UMass for the longest time, and then we caved there. And you're in it with Maine for a while on the road, and you're only down 1, and you kind of give in there. And then the other 5 games, it's a 1-possession game. At the end of the game, you need a rebound, you can't get it done. That's what I just started to see flashes of that last 2 minutes, minute and a half. Easy threes, stopped playing, not rebounding. It's not going to get it done. That's definitely not going to beat, you know, another team in the America East. I mean, they lost Ferg, they lost a lot of guys, so they had guys out there not used to playing. And that's why I give Billy Herring so much credit. I mean, Alvin Abreu is probably one of the candidates for Player of the Year. He's out. Ferg Myrick is a heck of a player. He's from Philly. I recruited him. I know what he's capable of. And it's tough. So you got to play 40 minutes. 40. And you got to go out after that last rebound like your life depends on it. We're just not there yet. And it's frustrating. And I told him, I said, guys, I'm happy for you. It's a great win. We took care of our home court. That's what we need to do in the America East because the road's difficult. But I'm disappointed with the last 2 minutes.
Coach, I know you're, always one game at a time. No game's bigger than the next. But looking ahead to Vermont, a team that has, emerged during the non-conference at least as one of the teams to beat in this conference, if not the team to beat, is that, a big game? And I know you're not big on rivalries, but Vermont and BU are the top teams. And
I say this all the time. It's the next game on the schedule. I'm shocked John said it. I was really happy, to be honest with you. He's actually listening to me, which is a positive. Usually seniors at some point just turn you off, but he kept listening. It's the next game on the schedule. We got to get better. We got to get healthy. It's great to see Pat make some plays. Hopefully Jeff might be the next guy to make plays. And we really, we didn't see DJ's best tonight. It's nice to see Griff, throwing a couple shots there. That was nice to see him come back. But Vermont is a very good team. One of the top teams in this league. They've been since Mike's been there. They were there before. Who was the coach?
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown. Jeez, TB. He's the best. And it's just they're a good team. So are we. So we just gotta get better in practice on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Get ready to play. And then we got to go travel on the next game. I don't even know who it is. We're taking one game at a time.
On the flip side, then, how important was this win after a 3-game losing streak and having a Vermont squad who has done well and an Albany squad who's also been impressive?
Albany's good. Albany's good. I'm telling you, top to bottom, with all the injuries that's going on through this league right now, you don't know who's going to come out of this when all the dust settles. You have no clue. Like I said this to my staff. This would be nice to get a win tonight, but it's not the end all to be all. It's not. You guys know it too. We just got to keep getting better. If we can keep getting better and get Pat some quality minutes and Jeff stay out of foul trouble and get Travis Robinson, who played great tonight, got major minutes. If we can start getting some good contributions, and if we can get Darryl to play, consistent, and John just to keep being a killer, then, you're going to get something special by the end of the year. So tonight was, for me, you got to stay here, just level. Tonight was more about teaching, getting them better, pushing them, driving them. I didn't even talk to the rest that much for me.
How, I know we didn't have, a big game tonight. He's kind of been a bit of a roller coaster, but, how big is getting Darryl playing at his potential consistently for this team?
You know what I really think he did tonight? I really think he tried to play BU basketball. I really think he tried to defend and rebound and shut down Conley. And, he had some tough turnovers in the first half, which, guys, we got great kids, man. He's turning me my fault. Stupid, I mean, who does that? On the any other level, they're like, whatever. Next play. And he got an ego about it. He really tried to defend and rebound. He tried to be our defensive stopper tonight. And I thought for the most part, he did a pretty good job because he didn't score that much. He only scored, he had 10 points. Conley only got 14. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we played a lot of zone. We threw a little, we mixed it up a little bit, played a little man, played a little zone, threw in a little gimmick. I thought he did a good job.
On a team like UNH that they take a lot of threes, but they just statistically they don't make a lot of threes.
Yeah.
You know, was it kind of go zone until they prove they can beat the zone out there? Or?
You know what? It's our fourth game in how many days? 7 days. It was, let's be smart. Let's not kill our team here. Let's, we played some good pressure defense early on, but it was really a zone pressure defense to take some time off the clock and then get back in the zone. We did such a good job, they were turning it over. But you saw stretches there where we got tired and we didn't make shots. We're hitting the front end. We turned it over a little bit too much. I mean, I'm really pleased with our turnovers. We had 13, we had 9 in the first half. So that's good. We did a good job. But zone was more than rest and legs. You know what I mean? They were tired. We got to get better at 50. Because when it comes down to this league and towards the end of this and going into the tournament, we got to play man-to-man. Got to play man-to-man. That's how good teams get it done.
Is it, to have Pat, I know he's had some games where he's, had some impressive blocks, but 6, 10 rebounds to really kind of start to hit his stride heading into the game against Vermont, whose strength is clearly in the low post.
Sure, Evan Field is tremendous. He's terrific. I'm happy for him, but I want more. I think he can do that every night. Can come out and play that way every night. We haven't seen it in the non-conference. Maybe we'll see it now. Maybe it's just he's got his legs back now. He feels confident. That's what I'm hoping.
What's led to Travis's increased minutes? Is it just the injuries, or is it something he's been doing?
It's probably the injuries and the rotation. He's 6'4", 6'5". So Mike's not used to playing the back of the zone. Travis is. So you put Travis in there. You know what? He's kept a clear head, and he's bought in from day one. Plays the back of the zone. He did a great job. I thought he gave us great minutes. I'm really, really happy for him because of what he's been. He hasn't played much all year. And now the last 2 games, he's starting to get his turn, and he's waited, and he's earned it. Now I'm all about earning everything.
What's the prognosis on Dom and Jake?
Day to day. I'd love to give you guys a date. I'd love to know a date, too. Excuse me. I'd love to know a date, too. I'd love to say, do we have Jake for Vermont or don't we? And I don't know. I don't know. But if we don't, it's all right. Keep a great attitude. Play the way we played tonight. Give ourselves a chance. All we need to do is win it by 1.
How important is it not to get down on yourself, like at the end of that Quinnipiac game after Jake went down? You said team looked like it kind of got down on itself. How important is
it's huge because we talk about attitude. We wear our bands, and I got a great email from Valdis. Those seniors have been awesome. They've all come back. They've all emailed. They've all come in the locker room. They've all talked to the guys. And a little tough for Valdis because he's in Russia. So he sent an amazing email today about attitude and the power of attitude. And he has a little bit of a heart condition now. He can't play anymore. And people think it's the end of the world. And he goes, Coach, I told him, power of attitude. I'm going to be fine. The way I handle this, I control it. And I read that today, and I go, he gets it. And he got it last year. And that's what we need all 13 guys in that locker room to do. They need to get it. And that's what I said to them. Jake goes down, Dom's going to be out for however long, and we just got to keep a great attitude, keep plugging away, keep grinding, stick together. Thanks, guys.